What? Nobody said no snow, no show. Welcome to the Glacially Musical Podcast. It is beer, metal, and swearing. Of course, I'm Nick Cameron. I'm joined by my good friends, the trio of Tripoli's Treaty. If you know what that means, you know who's wrong. Of course, I am joined by my emotional support animal, the Raging Cajun, Don de la Fontaine de la Tour d'Autrive. How are we doing today, my friend? Okay, can't hear Don. We're gonna move on to Keefy because it's you never know which side
Thank
you're
you.
gonna get. It's Keefy Quadrangle. How are we doing today, guys?
I'm
Doing
doing great.
good,
It's
man.
my birthday. I'm
Happy
doing
birthday.
fantastic. Thank you. I coincidentally, it's not only my birthday, it is a rare eclipse Haley's Comet style thing where we're actually doing an episode on the album that came out on this day in history.
What? Who did that?
Just
Really?
by luck. Yeah, No More Tears came out on September 17th, 1991.
All righty, we ready to do this? Here's how we do. Greeting, beer, vinyl, news, shirt, meat. The meat of the day, of course, is No More Tears. The Glacial Musical Beer of the Week is a Space Camper Quantum Hop IPA, 9.5%, because Don has been making me look like a child with his 10%ers.
Good pour.
It was bubbly. Don,
Don, what you got, Don?
I am kicking it back to where the Atomic Torpedo IPA. You know, Nick, you're gonna be proud. I bought another case. I actually managed to finish the other one. 5 beers since last week. That's a lot for me.
see what happens is when. Oh, I talked over the pop, but it was just.
Oh, no, it's okay. You can
it
keep
was a
talking
wet
over the
fart.
pop. I'm just gonna do the finger fudge pour here.
The thing about an IPA is once you learn how to taste it, everything else tastes like rat farts. It's true. What you got, Keefy?
why is that? That's incredible.
Because it's perfection in beer form.
I'm not 100% sure that's true. But anyway, I have a Liquid Death, and I think this is my last one of these convicted melons
Does they
in
get
my Psycho Las Vegas beer koozie.
Does that mean they're getting paroled?
They're not getting paroled. They're getting executed and terminated. Pop, mofo. Happy birthday to me and cheers.
Happy birthday. This is my
Happy
first beer.
birthday to Keefy.
This is
Cheers,
my first
folks.
Beer of the day.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
I've been waiting for this.
Mm.
So, my vinyl check.
Boy, that's good.
Got this first one at one of them thar garage sales. Had a bunch of good records, some reasonably priced, some not. But I picked up for $10 Bob Seeger, Night Moves. If you don't like this, I probably don't like you. Or you're my
Dude,
kid.
that is a solid album, man.
Nicely in good shape. It came in the outer sleeve. I just had to put it in the inner. But it's the outer that I don't like. It's the plasticky kind. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like it's just it's
Oh, like
brittler.
the flimsy or the brittle one?
The brittle one where it feels like the kind with the flip top, but it doesn't have the flip top.
Oh, I don't like those. Yeah, no.
The
no
Japanese ones all come in those flip top things, and I've started just taking them out because I don't want it. My other record of the week is something I reviewed a long time ago on the Sub Pop record label, Mike and the Melvins.
good. Oh, Mike what?
No.
It's
Mike's-
basically Melvin's 1983 is what they rebranded that as. That's their original drummer before Dale.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes Dale is on those records on bass or guitar, but
Okay.
Dale, Mike is their original drummer. So whenever it's Melvin's 1983, that's that band.
Oh, okay.
It's something that I really enjoyed, and I am happy to get. Don, what you got?
Melvin series when?
At some point.
At some point.
So
They
I
do
got
have like 1,000 albums, so like Paradise Lost. Very
I think
difficult.
of the Melvins kind of like the Andy Kaufman of alt metal. When you talk about what they do, like they have one song that is a dude hammering a brick for 3 minutes, It's a lot like talking about, oh yeah, remember when Andy Kaufman read The Great Gatsby in whole to his audience? That's hysterical. It's not funny if you're there.
Did he really do that?
Yes, he did do that. He read the entirety of The Great Gatsby because the audience pissed him off.
That's pretty amazing,
There
actually.
was a better version of the joke on SNL where he was reading The Great Gatsby when everybody thought he was going to do the Mighty Mouse routine.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
halfway through he goes, "I'm sorry. Would you rather me read this classic by F. Scott Fitzgerald, or would you rather me play the phonograph record?" Everybody yells, "Record, record!" So he drops the needle down on the record, and it's him on the record reading The Great Gatsby from precisely where he left off.
dude, that is like some like slow
That
clap.
is that is
I love
3D
that.
chess joke telling. Done.
All right. So for my birthday, which was on the 5th, a good friend of mine actually surprised the hell out of me with this, knowing that I'm a big fan of uh like random occult rock and psych rock. Got me this. It's an album by a
Little
band
too
called
shiny. Little too shiny.
well, I'll take it out. It's a band called Medusa, and they have the album's called First Step Beyond, and it's number 48 out of 100, and it is incredible. It is a foil, and look at this. It's faux felt,
Ooh.
and it is absolutely beautiful. And they're incredible. All their stuff was only available on as bootlegs, and the original members of the band got contacted by this random label out in Europe and was like, "I want to put this out on vinyl." So this is actually the first time it has actually been released.
Since you brought up your member, and I know it's felt on the outside, the question becomes, how'd you get the stains off of it?
I kept it. I kept the vinyl condom on it. You know,
Okay,
the shiny
checks,
thing.
that
You know,
checks out.
I promote safe record fucking. But anyway, and Nick will love this one. Look at this. It's actually a clear butterscotch.
Nope, that is beer.
Is that
Urine.
beer?
I
That
think
is
it's urine.
beer.
Urine.
Beer.
It looks like Philadelphia to me. Urine.
Okay,
I love
look at my beer. It's the same color.
Knock knock.
Oh, who's there?
Tush push.
Urine.
You're in who?
Urine for sloppy seconds at the gangbang. Anyway, go ahead.
I love it. But anyway, fantastic album. And to be totally honest, coming from the original source of this, it sounds really fucking good. I'll have to send you guys a link to one of the songs because it's incredible listen. Absolutely love it. So Medusa, First Step Beyond, and a beautiful packaging. So love it. What you got, Keefy?
So I just checked my birthday vinyls at my little live stream I did right before this, in case you are watching this later in the week and I'm wearing the same shirt with a different hat. So, but as I mentioned last week, I unearthed, not the band, some vinyls I never checked or cataloged or anything. So now I have a whole batch of stuff to show every week here that is years old. But anyway, I bought this like 3-4 years ago. This is a 200-gram super heavyweight vinyl remaster of In the Court of the Crimson King by King Crimson. I love this
The
fucking
Screamy
record.
Man! Screamy Man!
Bow, 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 bow. Incredible.
That
On the-
album is so fucking good. Banger from top to bottom.
On the Vinyl Jerk subreddit, that album is called The Screamy Man.
The Screamy Man. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's, I don't know if you have an opinion on this. So it has like the rather double, it's the gatefold for only one vinyl, which Nick frowns on.
Hate
The
that.
artwork is redone and it's beautiful, but because it's the gatefold, it's got this extra thick spine that will not cleanly fit in a sleeve. So I had to put it in a different orientation. That kind of irritates me, but some of my records are like that. Usually
you
the
can
two
get
vinyl.
you can get larger sleeves.
Can I?
They
Okay.
Can
do
you?
exist. I don't know where to get them. Like my copy of 79 AE by Clouds Taste Satanic, friend of the show, legitimate friend of the show. That record actually isn't a 12-inch square.
So I was just gonna say, have you seen these? Like I've gotten a few albums like that where they come with the cover and then the records are in the sleeve behind the cover, but then the sleeves do not fit in the cover because
I don't keep mine
I
in
don't
the sleeve anyway, so I don't
understand
care.
that.
I don't care.
How do you
What if-
keep yours?
I keep it in
The
outer
plastic behind the cover?
Yeah, behind the cover, unless it's gatefold, I put it inside the middle.
That drives me crazy.
Anyway, I can't honestly tell you if this 200 gram sounds better. I can't tell you, but it did come with this insert of the entire King Crimson remastered catalog. As you know, King Crimson is very big on their remaster series and all their different iterations and a ton of unreleased live stuff from their own label. So this is pretty awesome. I think I got this at 101 Records, which is a tiny record store here in San Francisco. I did not take Don to, and I think this was $35 brand new, and I was working at the time at a very high income job, so I splurged.
$1.
Also,
That's a
because-
good price, though, by the way.
I think so. Oh,
Yeah.
for the 200 gram. Also, never checked, never opened. Not Haunt, who has a brand new album, Fresno's thrash metal icons. They also have their own independent record label. Haunt, Beautiful Distraction. I think this is 2 or 3 records ago for them now, because they put out like a record a year or more. Already in the mylar, already played. Does come with the insert, beautifully printed. Basically, Trevor from Haunt has resisted signing to any kind of major label or PR most of his career, and has his own printing press, has his own record label, makes his own shirts, makes his own presses his own vinyl, and doesn't seem to be suffering for it at all. And then you go to a Haunt show and they have like a $10 bin of shirts in any size, that like whatever they're not gonna sell or reuse anymore, they just sell dirt cheap to get rid of them.
Wait,
And here,
he presses the vinyl
Yep.
at home?
maybe not at home, but like
But I mean, he has his own wow.
his own deal where
Okay.
he has his own press availability. This vinyl cut is not fantastic. There's some kind of weird rough edge here that I'm concerned about.
Sometimes they get like a little a chip on the outside.
Yeah,
don't
scuff.
Don't even worry about it.
All right. And here's the Haunt label on the front with their
Ooh.
iconic logo, and then the back with the snake intertwined, and then was this blood red and black?
No, it's blood on the
Vomit
highway
wretched.
splatter.
Blood on the highway.
I was actually
Black.
going to say it was Satan's
works on-
chocolate.
that-
Those Satan's starfish.
But blood on the highway splatter works on 2 levels.
Nice. I did get
Oh.
2 other new vinyls. My girlfriend's family gave me some money for my birthday, so I went yesterday to Thrill House Records. That I went and bought some stuff, and I will
That's
check.
so adorable.
I will check. I know, and I will check that. And I wanted them to know that I bought something that I would love with it. So like they gave me cash, and I went and bought the records.
When you
So-
get a gift of money, you don't use it on good things. You don't you don't spend it on responsible things.
yeah, you don't
No.
pay bills with it. Yeah,
No, you buy fun.
No, you don't buy underwear. You don't buy undershirts. You buy
Well,
records.
you buy maybe a certain kind of underwear.
You go to well, it happens to be clean undie night here at the Casa de Caca. So anyway,
Oh my
Jesus.
God. So we
Anyway,
call that
that's my
most
vinyl
days.
check. Next week I'll
Not
check
every
the,
day, but most of them.
next week I'll check the birthday vinyl. That is my vinyl check. Nick, do you have the news?
A couple of bit of newses. I figured out how I'm going to afford the David Gilmour album.
oh,
You're gonna sell some shit.
No, I'm going to buy some shit.
Interesting.
Hear me
I
out.
don't understand.
Joe's Records STL has a punch card. When you get 12 punches, they take the average of what you spent on it, right? Well, I'm at 8 punches. One of those punches is a $75 Roger Waters live record. One of them is a $47 record I bought last week, and it's only 3 weeks away. So, all I need to do is buy 3 more things at that store. And then when I go to buy the David Gilmour one, that punch hits the card too. So I'll be able to save $50.
Maybe in theory.
And you only had to
if they're
spend
gonna apply,
$300.
if they're going to apply that to a box
They've-
set or a
they've-
live thing.
They will. They trust me.
I'm just saying, if I had a record store, I don't think I would be giving discounts on.
You get a discount of how much it's worth.
Okay,
That's the rule. Second piece of news.
I guess
I'm
that's the
announcing-
rule you didn't make up at a store you don't own. Yes, go ahead.
It's a rule I did not make up at a store I do not own. We were in there like a couple months ago when we were turning in a card, and the guy goes, hey, how many of these have you turned in? Fuck you, pal. We know we have a problem. We don't need you to point it out to us. You be glad that we come in here and spend $150 every other week. That's why I'll get to use it, because they know me. Okay, so Lawyer Wife and I are heading out to shiny ass Las Vegas this weekend. We are celebrating Lawyer Wife's birthday. We will be going. Here's an announcement of news for next week. I will be doing a review of the Motley Crue residency.
Oh no, you're really gonna do this, Nick?
We are doing it, done it, got the tickets.
Are you doing it, and doing it well?
God, I hope so. Vince won't be, but everybody else might.
I
did read a review.
That's what it's gonna sound like. A whole show of
it's gonna be this. Hey, the wolf, the stage.
No, what I hope it sounds like is too fast for love, because they got like 18 people back there. So he can just go too fast, and then like everybody else yells for love.
Too fat.
Well, so
I read a review that says he sings now just as good as he did in Motley Crue before the stroke.
Which was terrible.
So he had a stroke right around Christmas. They didn't reveal this until recently.
Yeah.
And I feel very bad that he had a stroke, because I'm not wishing ill on anyone. We have enough problems in the world.
Yeah.
This is a clear indication he should not be on tour. He should not be doing a residency. I know he lives in Vegas. This is just not. Bro, stop. Before
they play a 13-song set list. It's banger town, top to bottom. It's like seeing Poison now. Whenever you see Poison now, you will not be able to remember the last significant music they released, and they will not try to convince you of that either. They're gonna play Ride Like the Wind, Unskinny Bop. They're gonna play that greatest hits record from like 1999.
Yeah,
and that's all you're gonna get.
But the thing is that they'll do it really well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they still sound good.
I wish Brett would be in Motley Crue and Vince would be in Poison. It would be a lot better.
My God.
Oh, that would be hilarious. You know what? The Poison is like the one of the greatest mediocre bands ever, and they know it.
Yeah,
they own it.
They know it, and they don't try to convince you any different.
Exactly.
We play dumb, stupid music for aging drunken Gen Xers,
and we have a good time doing it.
So you can remember high school.
We already did Motley Crue previous podcast subject, but maybe we need to do Poison next year just to improve it.
Motley Crue, not friends of the show.
Not friends of the show for sure, especially
John
after
5
next
is.
week.
John 5 is.
John 5 doesn't count.
John 5 does not count.
John, what's your news?
All right, so I got a couple of pieces of news. This is going to be as nutty as I am about documentaries. I am super fucking psyched that we got.
I thought you were going to say ducking.
Well, I am super fucking excited about Dawkins too, always, Beast from the East. But anyway, there is going to be a documentary release on Ozzy, which is going to be exciting. I think that is going to be is that going to be on Paramount or something? It's a Ozzy No Escape From Now, which is basically going to be the lead up to the from Back to the Beginning show, and it's good. And I can already tell you, like, I watched the trailer and I was in tears, so I can't even imagine how intense of a watch it's going to be. It looks really, really great. And then on the other spectrum of the documentary, on September 24th on Hulu is going to be Lillith Fair Building a Mystery, the history of the very first all-woman music festival.
When Lawyer Wife went to Lilith Fair, her boyfriend was interviewed because he was dressed up as a goth, and they thought it was funny.
That was awesome. Lilith Fair, I'm not gonna lie, was one of the greatest nights of music that I'd been to, where like consistently, like I didn't know maybe 3/4 of the artists that played that day, and everyone just crushed it. Everyone was so good. The vibe was good. Everything was just great. So got that. And then I guess what my last headline here is that Exodus is mixing their new album.
Who's in? Who's out?
Duke is still in. Zetra is out. Zetra was in Europe, but now Zetra is out again. I have no idea where Zetra is.
Blue Lou, where does he fall into this?
Where's Blue Lou fall? Blue Lou is actually still going to be doing the tour with Foreigner up until 2029.
Wait, this
So
is topsy-turvy. We are in upside-down world. Blue Lou in, Duke still in. No!
yeah, yeah. Why is Duke still in? Why is Blue Lou in? Kelly Hansen is MIA. Who no one knows where Kelly Hansen is.
Kelly Hansen decided, you know what, I'm going to play guitar at a coffee shop.
And make that sweet, sweet foreigner money.
He doesn't get foreigner money.
I'll just
yeah, you're right.
I'll jump in and say that Lilith Fair, someone please send Sarah McLachlan. Look, we love you. I respect you. Send this chick $3 so someone can save these fucking dogs, and I don't have to hear that horrible song anymore. Just every time I hear that song and I see some wounded dog's face on the screen, I just want to not help the dogs or her. Like, please help. Someone help her so I don't have to see this commercial anymore. Help me. Help her. Help me.
Is this like a torture kink she has, you think?
I don't know. Hey, Keefy, I got to chime in and tell you about this. When she was doing the 30th anniversary of Fumbling Towards Ecstasy tour, and
yeah, Lawyer Wife went.
Yeah, it was incredible. Yeah, Lizzie and I went saw it at Red Rocks, but her tour announcement was her sitting on the couch, and she had her dogs all around her, and she said, "Hi, I'm Sarah McLachlan with a very important message to you." No, not that one. I'm going on tour. I thought it was absolutely fucking brilliant.
That's great. She's like Angelina Jolie. She has adopted all the children and all the dogs. So no one else has to. Thank God.
Former captain of the St. Louis Blues, David Backus, after he went on the Fists Across Canada tour, where he beat up everybody he was going to be playing in the Olympics in the NHL, in Russia, he adopted all the dogs in Russia and brought them home. He brought home like 40 Russian strays.
That's wild. Is that all your news, Don? I'm surprised.
No, that was all I had. Oh, and other than John 5, that was my other one. John 5 says, quote, Vince Neil is singing and looking great during Las Vegas residency.
They pay him to say that.
No,
I don't trust John 5 at all. He's getting a paycheck from this.
Dude, John 5 is getting the biggest paycheck he's ever gotten in his life.
Only time you can trust John 5 is when he is talking about the John 5 solo music he's done. John 5, Vince Neil looking and sounding great. Also, I have my finger.
Do not have a gun to my head. Twice, John 5, and you're okay. Blink, John, blink.
There is no gun to my head, and there is certainly not one in my asshole.
John, blink twice if you need help.
Tommy Lee, like off camera with a fucking Magnum.
45.
45, not just a Magnum.
Doing it like
condom,
sideways.
He's
got
no, he's
like
actually
sideways like in Pulp Fiction.
You can't hold a Magnum sideways and break your arm.
It'll break your arm.
I'll do what I want.
It's actually just Tommy Lee off camera with his dick out.
Basically, every single person that has ever fired a gun like this, you're a fucking idiot. Anyway,
I read in a book somewhere that was a real pose. I don't know.
It is a real pose. It's not effective for aiming. Anyway, unless you're in the movie Wanted. So Don and I, separately, not together, saw Spinal Tap. Spinal Tap 2 is in theaters. It made about $2 million the first weekend in a limited release, sometimes on IMAX. They had a premiere in England in which bands and British comedians and some of the stars of the show, of the movie, came out, but not the main three. I rather enjoyed it because the thing that they did that they needed to do is not try to top the original. It's been so copied and so imitated and so well done. You cannot gild a lily, as the Brits say, and you should not try to improve on something that was perfection. Just continue the story, which is what they did. They updated the story for now. Similar to the Beavis and Butthead movie, it's like, we can't do better than the show was, but let's take them and do a fantastical, fun thing with them. And I rather enjoyed it. I know that the reviews have been mid or bad. I think it was excellent. It did what it needed to do. There should not be another. And I will not spoil whether they lost another drummer or not, but the drummer in question is actually both good at drumming and comedy. So very nice job. Nice job by Rob Reiner and everybody.
She was amazing in that movie. Was she not? She was like a total.
Is it
like,
Vicky Franco as Dee Dee?
Yes. Yeah. And totally like caught off guard at how great that was.
I took A Mighty Wind as the sequel.
No. Why?
To me, it was a sequel because it was the same movie.
It's not the same.
No, but it's a different band though. But
right.
A little bit of trivia was when I saw Spinal Tap on the Break Like the Wind tour in the early 90s. The opening act was the Folksmen. Long before A Mighty Wind came
Dick
out.
doesn't know what that is. Okay.
I do know what that is.
Good for you.
And yes, they did eat at Joe's.
They did eat at Joe's.
O's.
E-A-O's.
Now to bring it back down.
Oh.
Sad news that no one shared except me. We lost a legend of death metal this week, and a person that I had personal experiences with. This is Tomas Lindberg of At the Gates and Dysphere and Lockup and a bunch of other bands. And he had a very bad battle with a rare cancer. It took him pretty badly. There was a big news story about a month ago that the band had made sure to finish recording their final album with Tomas to put it out right before he lost full ability to sing and speak because he had throat cancer. So very sad. I met him. He was lovely and wonderful. No rock star bullshit. One of the most influential metal vocalists of all time, specifically for death metal. And he wasn't afraid to get weird and avant-garde with other work. And he had other bands, like I said. And it's a real terrible loss. I do believe we will get eventually another At the Gates record. They didn't really say he was ill until just recently. Like I know people who know him, so I knew that he wasn't well, but I didn't know he was this close to the end. And to die at 52 when I just turned 53 is fucking horrible. And we lost Ozzy, Brent Hines, and now Tomas. And this is just ass this whole fucking year. So very sad. And what else? So Spinal Tap was awesome. Tomas Lindberg died. That sucked. This blew me away. I sent this around, and I'm not sure if any of you listened to this. So Mike Patton was teasing something.
I listened briefly and went, what the fudge? Moving on.
Well, sad for you. I didn't know what this was going to be. And then it seemed like he didn't tag anybody. He doesn't do a lot of social media. He just, his own personal Mike Patton Instagram had this thing. And it's Mike Patton and the Avett brothers. And it works. And it's incredible. And Mike was like, they were huge fans of his, specifically Bungle. The Avett brothers, I don't think people know this, had a metalcore band. And they were closer to like Between the Buried and Me and Norma Jean and bands like that, like metalcore and post-hardcore, when they started the Avett brothers, and then they kind of became the Avett brothers that we know. And it sounds like the Avett brothers with Mike Patton singing, and all three of them sing, the two brothers and Mike. And it is glorious. And if this is just the first song, I'm all the way in. Now, I love Patton, and I think he's the best vocalist out there, but I was like, there's no chance it's actually the Avett brothers, but it is. It's Patton and Avett, or Avett and Patton.
Companion still a thing? Because if so, they need.
It's not, because that guy was disgraced as a sex pest. So no,
but they had a different guy,
Garrison Keillor. It is not done.
They had a different
anymore.
Guy.
It's over.
Let it go. They tried to keep it going as with Chris Steele, and that didn't work. But yeah, another little bit of trivia is that the Avett brothers actually opened up for me once.
That's wild. Were they good?
When I lived in Concord, North Carolina, which is where they're from, I was playing.
Yes.
I was booked to play a coffee house, and then I showed up at the place, and the place was packed to pack, elbowed, like just couldn't even get in. And I was like, I have no idea what happened. I guess my flyers worked. Went in, talked to the coffee shop owner who knew me. She was like, Don, would you mind if the Avett brothers played first? I'm like, who are the Avett brothers? I have no idea. I'm new to. She's like, oh, she goes, they're a great group. They're from here and they have a huge following. They just got signed to put out their first record. And I'm like, sure. All right. And so they played for like an hour. And then after they were done, they were like, y'all stick around for Don. He's really good. And everyone just left.
Fuck.
We've heard this story before. I remember.
Yeah, but it's still
brothers.
I'm not saying don't tell it.
It's relevant, Nick.
Yes.
It's relevant.
But it is a
I was answering his question. I don't know if I told y'all this story.
It's
real
a claim
quick
to no fame.
Real quick. Thanks to everybody once again that entered our giveaway that we ended last week. And I'm sending you a package of stuff to put in the giveaway packages.
Oh, cool.
But we have the winners. So shout out to the winners. And I have reached out to them by email, and I'll get you addresses soon. But I want you to wait to get, and if Don also wants to send Nick a care package of stuff of Don's to include in the thing of Nick.
I actually have a couple of things to put in.
Should I include a Queen record, a David Lee Roth record, a Johnny Cash record, and surprise crap?
Which David Lee Roth record?
Eat 'em and Smile.
Okay, I already have that one. Never mind.
Everybody already has that one. I got a Japanese one now.
Anyway, I have a new
course.
giveaway at Ghost Cult just to promote it in case the straggling couple of people that listen to this don't also follow my other stuff. I'm giving away tickets. I teamed up with Golden Voice, who, along with AEG, to give away 5 pairs of tickets to see the Cult and Death Cult, who are touring the same tour, Cult and Death Cult, 1 set, 2 sets.
If
At the
only
Shrine.
Death Clock was also involved.
No, Death
that would be
Cult, not Death Clock.
No, if it was Cult, Death Cult, and Death Clock, that would
never work. It would never work.
Great on the billboard.
It would not look great. It would be terrible. Anyway,
and to start the show off, they played A Clockwork Orange.
Ian Astbury's ego will not allow this to happen. So anyway, no one can come after him as far as he's concerned, except Metallica. So if you want to win tickets to go see the Cult and Death Cult in LA, go hit up the pin post at ghostcultmag.com. And that is all my news.
Alrighty, shirt check. New dive bar, Crazy Woman Saloon, and from Wyoming. Done. Don, you have to unmute.
Okay, I'm rocking the classic reissue Hanoi Rocks t-shirt. Sammy Yaffa, friend of the band.
Where's
Friend of the
Razzle?
show.
Is Razzle on that shirt, or is
Yeah, no. So you got let me see, where's Razzle's down here, and then you got Razzle, you got Nasty Suicide, you got Andy McCoy, and then you have
I'm gonna let somebody else make the connection.
who was the
about
other guy?
earlier
Shit,
and
I
now.
forgot. Anyway, this IPA hits awfully fast, by the way. So
11th Street. Well, you shouldn't be chugging it. 11th Street Kids, what's up?
one of the best songs ever.
And I am wearing my Happy Birthday Hawaiian shirt. I will perhaps be seen at a metal festival coming soon. That's my shirt check. That's all the departments. It's time for the meat of the episode. Nick, you're
Damn
on.
it. I know. I was talking, but I didn't hit the mute button.
Give me
I
the
muted
meat.
myself because of the clickety clacks, and then I forgot to unmute because. Anyway, so No More Tears. Anybody ever heard of this record? Is this a famous album? Is this famous by any chance? Just real quick, let's talk about August through September and into October 1991. Jesus Christ, Superstar. What a couple of months. Metallica, No More Tears, Blood Sugar Sex Magic, 10, Nevermind.
By Nirvana.
Well, yeah, obviously. I'm just mentioning album titles. It is an iconic title. You don't need to say who did it. Everybody knows who did it. Really? I mean, who doesn't know? My kid knows. She has it on vinyl. I don't. She makes fun of me. But I mean, that's just an amazing, amazing era of music. And it's only a couple of years away from one of the greatest records of the 90s, Coverdale Page. Roger Waters, Pink Floyd are active again. Everyone, and Robert Plant releases Manic Nirvana and Fate of Nations, and then another one after that. All
Back-to-back bangers, man. Those two.
I apologize. I'm going to be sniffly today because my allergies this week have been going crazy. I can't wait to get to the desert.
Yeah, I think I'm actually coming down with a cold, so that sucks for me. But I'm still going to Baroness after this show, and I will be reviewing Baroness on the podcast next week too. Go ahead.
If the dude from St. Louis is still in the band, tell him I said hi and ask him where he went to high school.
Is that Nick Jost?
Yes, Nick Jost.
Nick Jost, bassist and keyboardist.
I wonder if he's had any relation to the Jost family who owns the St. Louis Junior Blues and Jost Chemical. Probably. But I think it's safe to say that 1991 is probably the greatest year of all time in heavy music in terms of sales and classic records. It may not be your favorite, and I get that, but what we're talking about today is probably Ozzy's best remembered record. I don't think it's his best, but his most famous songs are on this album. No More Tears. I mean, No More Tears, that song, Mama, I'm Coming Home, still gets played 50 times a day. Road to Nowhere. I mean, classic stuff.
I thought you were going to hate that one.
Hey, which one?
Road to Nowhere. I'm surprised. I don't know. It just seems like a song you would hate.
When I was a moody teenager, that was me.
Oh, well,
The road,
yeah.
The road. I mean, If you're listening to Ozzy as a teenager,
Nick is on the chode to nowhere.
the chode to nowhere.
You like that, right? I was saving.
I'm the chode that goes nowhere.
Oh,
You're the chode to no hair.
Okay.
Look, I'm gonna start buying like medicine to fix this. Shut up! Don't mention.
Dude, don't look at mine, man. I'm like catching up to you. It's okay. We'll be partners.
What the
soon.
fuck? Catching up? You mother butler.
Well, hold on. Where's yours at though? Let me see. Oh, actually, I might be.
You're well past.
I think I've got the kind of comb down.
We have in this podcast we have balding, baldish, and bald.
That's
facts. Straight facts. I can't even fuck with that. That's true.
That's pretty funny.
That's fucking straight up. We are an AARP photograph in a sequence. I did one of my friends.
This show is brought to you by Marillax and
this show is brought to you by Hims. Are you losing
wheat germ? Was it fucking Married with Children? Dad, you need your wheat germ.
Are you losing any steam in the bedroom? Not having the effect you once did?
Time to get testosterone pills. Are you over 50 and your shit don't work no more? Call up.
The best one. The best one. I forget the name of this. It's a local one, and they're like, "Men, are you having trouble in the bedroom? Don't have that spark anymore? Well, listen to this expert in the field. Hi, I'm Dr. Avett." And
I like the one with the marginal former good baseball player.
That's a lot of them.
I like the former good baseball player that's like, after I quit the game when I was a superstar, I felt like I didn't have my, wasn't firm and hard like I used to be. Now that I've embarrassed myself talking about my hang down on a commercial late at night, I started using Crubberlux testosterone pills. Take one a day. It's one gummy a day. It'll make you right back to your 20s with your dong and your schlong and your...
When I was hitting 40 dingers on methyl testosterone... I could fuck like the Beast and Wasp. And now that I'm old, it doesn't work no more. So I got to get a different testosterone.
Now I just walk around like a flaccid Peter North.
To quote the Beastie Boys sampling, if it's going to be this kind of party, I'm going to stick my dick in the mashed potatoes. Wouldn't that hurt?
Where all the white women at?
Is that the same movie?
No.
Okay. Oh my God, this is so offensive.
Super. What do you little animals want to do first?
Well, actually, I have a request that I'd like to do something.
What you should do is shower with them. It's a mind scrambler.
Next time, take your clothes off, though.
Boys, you're going to have to loosen up.
So, Keefy, I surprised you, and I have some people that want to wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Wait, happy birthday or happy bump day?
Happy birthday.
Happy bump day, right?
Happy death day.
I want to know what birthdays are. Happy birthday to you. Let's do the coke, kids. Okay, there you go.
No show. You heard me.
Dude, we need to have that shirt. No show.
Wait, man, like Roy Thomas Baker is in heaven, and Ozzy's like, man, I hate that album you did with us.
Dude, look at I used to have a straw tattoo. You remember I had a straw tape to it? When I pulled it off, look, it looks like it's actually got coke residue on it.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Say hello to my little friend. That's what he's looking like.
That is not what it looks like. It looks like he did one of these. $10. Where was I?
Christ on a bike.
No snow, no show, baby.
1991. Ozzy.
This is so many bumps. This is so many bumps were off the rails Amtrak.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I just love that line.
I have a lot of thoughts about this album contextually, but I think I'll save it for after. So hopefully there'll be a few minutes after at the end of this too.
Yeah, let's talk about the personnels.
Yes. Well, do we also have the albums of the year to talk about too. We've only done this one other time ever on the podcast when we did Metallica Black Album.
Let's roll through it.
Where did you get the idea for Black Album Metallica?
Metallica representatives.
This would be not 95, as we said last week, but this would actually be one of the years. I think like 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. all bangers. We should definitely do those as
Okay,
chasers.
let's not pontificate
agree.
at all
Really
on
quick.
any of these records. Yes or
Let's
no?
do
Only
it.
yes or no.
Most of these records are incredible, and I have a good deal of them. Arise, Sepultura.
No.
No.
The Black Album, Metallica.
Yes.
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 Slave to the Grind, Skid Row.
No.
Yes.
Bad Motor Finger, Soundgarden. Yes.
No.
No.
Of course, the theme anthem for the whole show, Necroticism Decanting the Insalubrious by Carcass. I said it right. I finally said it right. God damn it.
Do it again. No.
No dubious stuff in
Necroticism
no record list.
Decanting the Insalubrious. Fuck yeah, son.
Okay. I take that back. Define it.
No, I can't. I have no idea. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, I know what necroticism is, but like I can't fucking.
Is that
Anyway,
when you get erotic
No.
or necrotic?
No.
No, but I have to. My answer is no dubious directress.
Unquestionable Presence by Atheist.
No.
One of the most underrated metal albums of the decade, Blind by Corrosion of Conformity.
No.
I don't have it, but I love that album.
I love that album. The B album by Morbid Angel, Blessed Are the Sick.
No.
No.
Human by Death.
No.
That is
No.
their technical progressive death metal begins. Symbol of fucking Salvation, Armored Saint, bitch.
No. I love them though.
Streets, a rock opera by Sabotage.
No.
No.
The second best album by Entombed, Clandestine. This is like the year of death metal, by the way. Like so many killer death metal albums.
No.
I know that's none of you have that. I have it. Like an ever-flowing stream, Dismember.
No.
No.
Dawn of Possession, Immolation.
No.
Great album. Effigy of the Forgotten by Suffocation.
No.
No.
The very underrated Horoscope by Overkill.
No.
Somehow like their fifth album in like 7 or 8 years.
Who do they
Paradise
think they
Lost.
are? Paradise Lost?
I interviewed Paradise Lost, new album coming out this week, by the way. War
New
Master.
album coming out last week.
Yeah, well, I joked about it with him. I talked to Nick, old Nick, and I talked to him about it, and he was like, yeah, we put out a record like every year and a half for our entire existence, and that's why we have 17 records in 37 years. War Master by Bolt Thrower, yes.
No.
No.
Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, Guns N' Roses, also released
No.
on my birthday in 1991. So Guns N' Roses, Use Your Illusion, and Ozzy, No More Tears released on the same day.
No.
No.
Fuck yes.
No. You gotta say
Bought all
twice.
3 records in one go at Bleecker Bob's in the West Village. 1916, Motorhead.
No.
No, but I love
King
that record.
Knobs.
Angel Rat by Voivod.
No.
No.
The second album by Autopsy, Mental Funeral.
No.
No.
Lunar Womb by The Obsessed.
No. Great
No.
title.
Who are these people?
The
Doom
Obsessed?
metal.
You don't know The Obsessed?
Oh no, I know the
Didn't you
Obsessed.
say
Obsessed.
like in the
Stoner Doom
chat
fan.
like 3 days ago you just finally learned who the Obsessed were?
Oh, God.
No,
No, that's Caius.
that's Caius. No, Obsessed. I know. That's Wino, right? Is that?
Yeah,
Is that,
that's
yeah.
Wino.
That's
The
what I
human,
thought, yeah.
the Human Factor Metal Church.
No.
Mental. Here's another album with mental in it. Mental Vortex Corner.
Mental Politicians. No.
No.
Spine of God, the debut album by Monster Magnet.
No.
No.
Dave Windorf was like 40 when that came out. Anyway, speaking of Paradise Lost, Gothic by Paradise Lost, arguably their best record.
Paradise Lost. 42nd album. No.
In 2
Officially, this was their second. Forest of Equilibrium by Cathedral.
No.
Yes.
Speaking of the Stoner Doom album. Parallels by Fate's Warning.
No.
No.
Into the Grave by Grave, their debut album.
No.
No.
The best band from Brazil that is not Sepultura, Laws of the Scourge by Sarcophago.
No. I was hoping
No.
it was going to be them. that you
Yeah.
Never
said.
even heard of him.
One of
Jesus.
the singer from Sarcophago was one of the original singers for Sepultura before they got signed.
That's correct.
Oh. okay.
Twilight of the Gods by Bathory.
Nope.
No.
From Beyond by Massacre.
Nope.
My
No.
friend's band had a band called From Beyond because of that. Butchered at Birth, former podcast subject, Cannibal Corpse.
Nope.
No.
Death Shall Rise by Cancer. Good band. I have this.
Nope.
No.
The debut studio album by Type O Negative, slow, deep, and hard, with a picture of Pete Steele's on the front cover.
No Chocolate Starfish records for me.
It is not his. That's the next one.
Oh,
Origin of
sorry.
the Feces. The Slow, Deep, and Hard is his shaft.
Oh, sorry. I can't keep track of what
His shaft and head.
I can't keep track of what he's putting out.
Time Does Not Heal by Dark Angel. New Dark Angel album out now.
No.
No.
The first full-length album by Caius, Wretch, yes.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Time Bomb by Udo.
No.
No.
Third album by the Melvins, Bullhead. I just checked it recently that I got the repress, I think.
I have Mike and the Melvins.
Considered Dead by Gorguts, which is their debut. Victims
No.
of Deception by Heathen. I have this. Incredible. They
You're
sent
right. A
it.
lot of death metal this year.
Yeah, well, Heathen is
Seriously.
not death metal. But this is like the first year where there are like 40 death metal albums. Every year before this, there's just 5. And finally, and last and not least, here's a band maybe you know. Ritual by Masters Hammer, the great Czech Republic black metal band.
Oh,
What a
thought you
banger
were
year.
I thought you were joking.
No,
I
I was
never
dead
even heard of them.
serious.
And it was going to be a really huge record. No.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of death metal though. I feel like at that point, like I was still into like thrash and that kind of tail end
This is
of
before death metal broke out.
No, I think
Yeah.
it already did because this is the second Cannibal Corpse record.
No,
Immolation.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about the Midwest.
I think this is the world. This
No,
is
this
the whole
this
world.
is where I remember
I
in
didn't.
Atlanta.
I learned about death metal in '92 because of Entombed, Carcass, Obituary, but not these records. It was the next ones.
the next batch. That's fair. That's not unfair.
I only knew about it because of being in Atlanta. Everybody came up from Florida.
Covenant is Morbid Angel's next record next
Yeah.
year. Like that's
It's the only Morbid
side.
Angel, and it's the only one you need.
Well, I disagree. I think you need the ABCD records, and then
I had B, and it was not
I like B.
good. That's
Covenant is like
Covenant's the shit.
perfection. It's like
That's a-
it's like when you go look at the Morbid Angel records. Which one are you going to listen to? The 10 of 10 son of a bitch every
Yeah, yeah.
time.
All right.
look, and even me not being a death metal kid, like Covenant and Heartwork, just in general, is just like I mean I could listen to this all day.
If there could have been a tour of Morbid Angel, Carcass, and Obituary in 1992,
Yeah,
I mean they would have played arenas.
and you could have been the MC since you are Carcass.
You are Jeff Walker.
You are Jeff Walker.
Jeff
Nick Walker.
Jeff
Jeff
Walker's
Walker,
son. Nick
uncle
Walker.
of the uncle of the show.
Uncle of the show, friend of the show.
Uncle
Related
of
to the show.
Uncle of the host.
Previous podcast subject on the Department of Metal Antiquities, Jeff Walker's Carcass Country.
Can we get Jeff Walker on the show?
God, that'd be wonderful.
Like just so we
Oh.
could have Jeff and Nick in boxes next to each other.
This is pretty funny. My phone, just for no reason, just popped up and it was like 4 years ago today. You were in LA for the Pink Floyd exhibition, Our Mortal Remains, which was fucking.
I
rad.
remember when you like sent me texts about how you were crying at it.
I was crying. Yeah, and then I got
cried too.
tacos at Trejo's Tacos.
Ooh. Oh, tacos! You haven't had tacos. They've had tacos in LA.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the Pink Floyd stuff. I'm mashed up and everything.
You're not looking at
You
tacos?
haven't had-
I went to
you've never
Randy's
had
Donuts.
tacos?
Tacos. I want to get
Tacos.
tacos.
Okay,
God, I
shall
love
we move it
tacos.
along? I also went to the La Brea Tar Pits.
tacos.
I went to the LACMA,
What kind of tacos though?
Carnitas,
Oh,
because I'm
whoa!
I like the furry kind.
I like tongue tacos because it makes me think of
lengua.
my butthole.
That's terrible. Can we move it along?
Your
Yes,
face
that's like a-
makes me think about your
I'm gonna
butthole.
eat dinner and go to a concert after this.
All right,
podcast.
all right.
Please, hurry it up.
Personnel.
Yes,
The
let's do it.
producer on this record is someone I don't know.
Oh
they're
yes.
Dwayne Barron and John Purdell. I
Well,
don't know.
so
these
John Purdell is a previous podcast subject because he produced the
Every
horrible.
oh my god, who is it? The
Queen's
previous
Reich-
podcast subject at this point.
Well, no, a lot of people because we haven't done the majority of music history has not been covered on the show yet. So actually, a lot of people. The answer is a lot of people.
Like 7?
We went on a tirade during the third and fourth Queensryche, Quiet Riot series. Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Queensryche.
I'm like, what? Did you
Quiet
forget?
Riot series episodes 4 and 5 when we were like dying inside minute by minute John Purdell is the
Outside,
producer of those records, and we were like, "Who the fuck is this guy, and why is he?" Oh, he worked on No More Tears. Like we were like shitting on him for a full 10 minutes, and then Nick was like, "Oh, he also co-produced No More Tears." I guess. And he is deceased, by the way. Nick,
rest
bringing
in
us back
peace.
to reality.
Well, he still sucks. All right. So, did anybody here see the video "Don't Blame Me," the Ozzy documentary?
Yeah,
I can quote it. Yes.
Okay, fair
Watched
enough.
it
So
sometimes.
they like pimped up how great Mike Inez was on that, only for us to find out later Mike Inez actually not on the record.
well, he's on the record a little, but you're right. It's mostly Bob. It's almost all Bob.
Well, so was Mike Inez not the one that came up with that opening riff?
We're gonna
Metal
talk
Gear?
about it.
He wrote
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff, but
That
he
didn't
didn't
use.
he didn't play it. He
He
played
didn't
it,
play
and
on
they-
the record.
And then they
And he's
went,
actually credited on the
"No."
album as musical inspiration.
Yes, but yeah, we'll get to it. When we get to the song, we'll get to it.
This is the last album with Randy Castillo. I don't know where he goes after this.
Cancer is where he goes to die.
No, the cancer was 15
He went
years
to Motley
later.
Crue.
That's right. Motley Crue.
Yachtly Crue.
You know what? I was so excited for New Tattoo with Randy Castillo on that record.
Oh,
And that
wasn't.
album was just so fucking terrible. I can't even tell you.
Was it fuck terrible, as Nick has kind of stopped saying?
Oh, it
That
was
used to
totally
be his catchphrase.
fucking terrible.
It was fuck terrible. It made you not want to fuck.
That
An
was not a
album-
good
That was
record.
the celibate record.
Yeah,
The
a
sober
celibate Motley Crue.
Celibate and sober. Horrible.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Wait, was
No,
that before or after Samantha Maloney? was it-
before? Because
Before.
she took
She replaced
over.
Randy.
I saw her
So
Yeah,
playing,
me too.
yeah.
because that was the first time I saw Motley Crue. So actually,
God,
when
I've
I see
seen
Motley
Motley
Crue,
Crue too many times.
I
Fuck
know.
me. Oh,
And
I
wait,
think I'm
and-
seeing them for the 5th time this weekend. And I've lost count because we've never stayed a whole show.
yeah, you can't.
So it's impossible. I think this time I will because it's only 13.
And then
But-
Nikki Sixx like fucked Samantha
hang on.
Maloney and then
Oh, my God.
blamed her for it, fired her, and then it was.
But I'm seeing Motley Crue with the third lineup.
Are you seeing Motley Crue again? Are we going to hear it again and again?
I was
and again? I'm
trying
seeing
to
it again.
finish my.
Go ahead. I'd rather you see Scorpions.
I would. That was last month.
I'd
That
rather
was
you see
that was
Dokken.
actually on the docket for this trip, but it was last month. So
What about Dokken though? I'd rather you see Dokken.
we might see
No.
Dokken.
No one should see Dokken.
We might see Dokken and Lynch Mob, and I don't even know how that works.
That doesn't work
That
at all.
that sounds. It's almost like somebody.
It sounds like
messed the billing
torture.
up.
Poor George. Why is he?
It sounds like torture. It's like
Injecting
the
himself
whole. I mean,
There's
that's
no
like-
chance this is lucrative enough for him to be for it to be worthwhile. Come on, bro.
well, they're playing a 500 seater in
Okay.
St. Louis.
So
Anyway.
John Purdell, and I don't know who Dwayne Barron is. He's the engineer and sort of producer.
Yes.
There's also Michael Bosley and Michael Wagoner on engineering and mixing. I know them. Michael Wagoner has produced and mixed everybody. Bob Ludwig also did some of the mastering. And Matt Mahurin, best known for the Unforgiven video, did the the iconic cover photography of Ozzy. Probably the best album cover beside Bark at the Moon.
I would say Diary is the best one.
Okay. I don't think so.
That's my favorite.
Bruce Dickinson
No.
was the executive producer of the reissue.
Is that real Bruce? That's not the same
Yeah,
guy.
that is the Bruce Dickinson. Yeah, there's only one Bruce Dickinson, bro. Like
Does
the
he
other
put
Bruce
on his
Dickinson
pants-
is imaginary.
Does he put on his pants
People.
one leg at a time?
Cowbell.
I put on
Wait
my
a
pants
second.
one
Wait
leg
a
at a
second.
time.
I did not want any cowbell on this record. No, put no cowbell on this
I don't
record.
think
you-
there is any.
you
The only
motherfucker.
difference is once I put my pants on, I make gold records. That is
I
the
got a
greatest. That's
fever.
like one of the. That is like one of the greatest lines of all time. I mean, the fever is stupid. No, but once my pants are on, I make gold
make gold
records.
I want that on a shirt.
I do too. What?
Um,
Oh damn! Once my pants are on,
It's coming out.
Nick's cocaine habits
Um,
starting to show.
Nick's bumping lines.
hey, no snow,
Shall
no
we do-
show.
shall we
There's-
do the record?
There's a show, so there's snow. As there's a show, it implies the snow.
Fair enough. Shall we?
Shall we? Oh, we didn't mention one last person on here. Lemmy Kilmister, Lemmy Kilmister.
Yes.
Writes 6 songs for the album. They end up using 4. I did not know that until today, which is pretty damned amazing. And he
Did
wrote
you-
some of the best. He wrote some of my favorite songs on this record.
I think like you can't underestimate his contribution to the record. Like best lyrics, sorry
Completely.
Bob, best
Sorry, Bob.
lyricism ever.
Sorry, Bob is a great
Able
phrase.
to
too. We
write
should just
for
put that in the
Ozzy.
lexicon.
Sorry,
Mama,
Bob.
we'll get into Mama, I'm Coming Home, but it's like a little personal life story of Ozzy. No more all these other
That
songs
someone wrote for him.
that someone wrote for him, but like in his voice, in his
Yeah.
how he would do it.
Yeah.
And I think you can't undersell that, how important that is.
Completely. And not only did they do it in his voice, but they did it in his voice, in his idiom, as a reliable narrator.
Yeah, Lemmy is incredible.
And I don't know how true it is, but what I heard was that him and Lemmy and Ozzy spent like a weekend together, and Ozzy was just telling stories and like kind of talking with Lemmy,
Who
and Lemmy
knew
was
that
kind of
Lemmy-
flushing it all out. And
Who
at
knew
the-
that
and the
Lemmy
end
could do
result was
this?
Well-
I mean, I never thought of Lemmy as a good lyricist, a fun lyricist. Yeah, I mean, he's
Dude,
better
how
than
can you
Ooh
say
Baby
the
Baby.
lyrics to Ace of
Killed by
Spades
Death
is-
are like the best lyrics ever, by the way. Just
God, I am burping and leaking. Oh God, sorry.
oh, Jesus, what is happening?
My allergies have gone crazy. I
My
have no
doctor
Kleenex
says-
in
Musical
here.
Podcast sponsored
No
by
one's home.
AARP.
The Glacially
And
Musical
Geritol
Podcast.
is-
Where are my pills?
Where's
My doctor
pants?
says I have to take a laxative.
What is this stain on my shirt? I'm constipated from my fucking 100 Kadare of pills I have to take every day.
Oh God, if I don't take out of my 100 cadaver pills, doctor says I'll become a cadaver next week.
Next
Sure,
week.
sure. Yeah, I don't know.
We got wordplay this week, boys.
We're wordy. Let's
This
let's
is
commence.
fire, baby. Fire.
Let's commence with the thing.
So Mr. Tinker Train leads this bitch off. I can remember not liking this song. Still don't much care for it. It's okay. But I'm like at my friend Cliff's house. I'm like 16, in contemporarily, right? We're drinking coffee because now I like coffee because I'm 16 and I'm an adult. Smoking menthol cigarettes, swallowing it and throwing it up later because I didn't know how to inhale. And we were talking about this song. He's like, it's about child molestation. Did you know that? No. Do you like it better now? No.
Do you like it better now? It's like, get out of my house.
I was at his house. I'm like, let me get my bike. This
Let
got
me
weird.
call mom to come pick me up.
Cliff, this got weird. He did time later. Anyway, it's all right. What do you got, Dad?
Cliff, friend of the show. Anyway.
No. Do not say his name again. We have said it twice. But I want to Beetlejuice him. Actually, he's dead.
So, recipes. Anyway, no. So, no. This, I have to say, I love this song. I think it's one of Ozzy's, y'all can dog on me, one of his strongest album openers. Like, it sounds just, the production of it is so thick. It's really heavy. I just love it. Like, I liked it right out the gate. I still think it's a great song.
Did you like come out of a time machine and you like skipped all the other Ozzy records we did that had better openers than this one? Is this like the first?
I didn't say
Look
it
at me.
was the best. I said it was one of the best.
Is this
Like,
the
it's not
first
the
Ozzy?
best.
Is this the first Ozzy album episode you've recorded? Are you out of time? Billy Pilgrim, have you come unstuck in time?
Look, I said it's one of the best album openers he's had, and I stand by that.
You're
I
in
don't think
timeout.
it's I don't
Keefy's
think
turn
it's as nearly as good. I mean, I don't think it's as good as say like,
Bark at the
I don't
Moon?
know or anything like that, or Bark at the Moon, but
Yeah, I don't know what other songs are better. I
the
mean, I do.
overall sound of it, the tone, the production, I thought it hit. I love it. I give
All
it
right,
a 9
Keefy.
out of 10.
We don't do
Tinker
that.
Train, I hate children, and the sound of children pains me physically, but it is a banger of a song, and Don actually started to help make the point that I'll jump to and make right now briefly, which is, do you think, when they were getting ready to write and make this album, they listened to the previous album and were like, we made some mistakes with the production. We don't like it. We talked about this, right? And
Yeah.
so I feel like this record really is the Zakk Wylde record. This is the record he built his entire career on
Yes.
as both a solo artist in and out of Ozzy, as a sideman, as a solo artist.
This is Zach's coming out party.
This is
100%.
Zack's out. I mean, the last record's got some riffs and some banger solos, but this sound of this record, all songs written by Zakk and Randy and Ozzy except where noted, but basically it's all Zakk and Randy on the music mostly. And so I really think like every possible chance to show off Zakk is done, mixing, solos, just everything. And this is a solid song. I don't think it's great. I think it's very good, and it's a good like it was good live when I saw it. So good song, not a bad start. Not great, not the best, good.
Moving on to one of my absolute favorite Ozzy Osbourne songs, I Don't Want to Change the World. This, lyrically speaking, is probably his finest moment. Of course, he didn't write it. We know Lemmy wrote it. So this is Lemmy's finest moment as a lyricist. Just tremendous. I don't the turn of phrase. I don't want to change the world, but I don't want the world to change me. Tremendous, great song, fun live performance video. I believe Geezer was in it. I could be mistaken, but what do you got, Don? You have to unmute, Don. You got to unmute still. You got to unmute.
Did you travel back in time, Nick? Did you forget all the great albums? No, this is a great song. I just wanted to say that. Make you spit beer. You know what? This is one of those few songs though that like I feel like back in the day when I heard it, I was like, this is kind of cheesy. But then when I hear it now, it's got this kind of nostalgic thing where you kind of remember the anthem, how important the anthem was to you when you were like 17, and so it still sounds great. And like Nick said, that I don't want to change the world. I don't want the world to change me. At 52 years old, it still hits. Great song.
Still hits.
Great song.
Same for 53. Also won the Grammy in 1992 for Rock Song of the Year.
You fuckers are old. I'm only 49.
Fuck off.
Look 80.
Anyway, yeah, killer song. And
punch your teeth out and
one.
Keep them.
May I have my time? Reclaiming my time. Very, very good song live. Also, moving on.
I wish I could have seen this song live. I only saw Ozzy twice. Once, one full show, one half show. So, yeah. Mama, I'm Coming Home. This is an abject classic. It's really hard at this point in time for me, nearly 35 years on, to really judge it because I'm so burnt out on it. There are very few Ozzy singles that have completely burnt me out. But this is one of them because I hear it all the time on KC. This is one of the 4 or 5 songs that's in rotation on KC, and it's still the number 1 song in rotation. But great song. I mean, you can't argue. Done.
This song never disappoints me ever. It's not even just a great Ozzy song, but to me, it's one of the most beautiful songs like written in general. I just think it's incredible. And my wife, who is not even near a metalhead, knows this song, and when she hears it, she always looks at me and she goes, this is a great song. Perfect example of what a truly great song is when it surpasses and it crosses over into
when it transcends genre.
Exactly.
And that's precisely why I'm burnt out on it.
Oh, it's why I'm not burned out on it though, because
it's Keefy, what do you got?
It never gets old.
I think it's because people keep covering it. It's going to become like the yesterday of the Beatles, where every fucking band is doing it now. Mama, I'm Coming Home is a masterpiece on every fucking level. I think Ozzy's vocals on this record might be some of his best recorded vocals. I think this is, as we talked about in the Black Sabbath Roundtable on the review of the Back to the Beginning, I think it's, right before they started augmenting and tricking around with his voice to extend it and make it more powerful and double track him. I think that it took me personally. Now, Mama, I'm Coming Home is about Ozzy trying to choke out Sharon, and he woke up in the prison, in the jail, and they were like, you tried to kill your wife, and he didn't remember it. He was in a blackout, supposedly. And she pulled the panic cord or whatever it is in the UK instead of dialing 911. And he told... What?
In the UK, it's 999.
Yeah, whatever. That's right. And he told Lemmy about this story. Like, I don't remember it, so I don't know what I can ever do to get her to, like, let it go and forgive me. I, personally, my mom liked this song. She didn't know what the backstory of it was. And It took me a very long time to even hear this song without crying my fucking eyes out. And I just got to the point where not only could I listen to it without crying, that I could sing it at karaoke or whatever. It would come on in the bar and I'd be sing along. And then Ozzy dies. So it's back to being hard for me again. But what a brilliant, beautiful song. Best song on the album. Best song on the album.
This was
Song,
actually kind of like
maybe Ozzy's best song, actually, beside Crazy Train. Like the song he should be remembered for.
I would definitely say it's in his top 3 at least. And let me tell you, when he sang it at the Back from the Beginning and he couldn't make it through the whole song, I was sitting here at my computer in tears, and they're panning the audience, and there's these big burly fucking metal dudes just sobbing. And I was just like, I'll never hear that song again. I mean, the same again after that.
This song was my theme song in 1994 because I was coming back to live with my mother. Anywho, moving on to Desire. Not a great song. Oh, not a terrible song. Not a phenomenal song. Perfectly well suited for the 4 slot on a good record. Don.
To echo Nick, perfectly sequenced album, which we'll go into, but they've strategically placed songs where I felt like they needed to be. I don't think the song is as good to be an opener or a closer, but it serves its purpose. I think it's a really good song, and I actually like it more now than I did before.
Same.
Shockingly, I say same. I agree, and I think if Desire was 4 minutes instead of 5:46, would have been much better, elevated.
We'll talk about that at the end as well. Moving on to No More Tears. Okay, the radio edit of this song is a 10 out of 10 banger. The 11-minute version of it that's on the album gets a little tiresome.
7:24. Come on.
Look, there's like they say in the bush for 2 minutes straight, and it's not about where you want to be. Don.
I honestly think it's probably one of Ozzy's best deliveries. I think it's one of his best songs, and I think it is that guitar solo is easily Zakk Wylde's greatest moment in my opinion. Like, it is so structured, it's beautiful. Love it. 10 out of 10.
It is a 10 of 10 banger. This is where Mike Inez came in the jam sessions to write this album with Zakk and Randy. Mike had come in one day, and Mike is the best part of this song. That bass line makes the whole song. Because if it was just it's not
that bass line is why Kids in the Hall did the bass player sketch.
That's probably right. Mike Inez is incredible and has pretty much catapulted him. After this, he joins they fire Daisley, by the way. Spoiler alert, Bob is fired.
Sorry, Bob.
Daisley out, Inez in.
Daisley out, Daisley in again, Daisley out, curse like
Rob Halford in the closet. Rob Halford out of the closet.
Geezer Butler hanging out, just waiting for someone to call him.
Yeah, Geezer waiting for the call.
Geezer getting ready
to suck. Hey, Oz, can I come back out with you?
No, he had been out of Black Sabbath. He'd been unemployed for 5 years at this point. Hey, Oz, I'm going to have to sign up for the unemployment checks. Could I go out on the tour?
No, can you spot me a few?
I think he asked for Geezer to come back when Mike went to Alice in Chains. But anyway, in 93.
Again, he came back again.
No More Tears is perfect. I even like the long one. It's perfect. And I will say, I think that moment, I know people sweat Zakk Wylde's balls tremendously, and he is great. No More Tears guitar solo.
What does that mean?
Do you not understand what it means? It means just what it means. They keep his fan base is on his jock nonstop. He's flawless, like Clapton. Clapton is good.
Nut riding?
Clapton is good. Yeah, they're dick riding.
I've never heard the phrase "sweat his balls."
Yeah, so they sweat.
I haven't, but I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
His fans obsessively sweat him that he is one of the greatest ever, and he is. He is one of the greatest ever. This is the song when he becomes one of the greatest ever. This song is it.
True.
I rest my case. Continue.
If this were a regular record, we'd flip the record. Coming into S.I.N., also known as Won't Be Coming Home, S.I.N. This song is 2 songs too long. This album is 2 songs too long.
This is one of them.
There are 4 songs that it could be. Some of them are, maybe. This is one of them. We do not need this. The tracking has failed. Don.
So it's like a song I want to like because it's got such a catchy like little hook to it and everything. And it's also like he has this thing for like acronyms, or is that the right word, acronym? It's like
It just says SIN. We don't know what it means. It's like NIB.
It
Doesn't
actually
mean
means
anything.
shadow. It stands for shadows in the night.
Oh,
Because
does
it's about dressing the concept of inner demons. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
My ADHD wanted to know what all these little things meant that he had SIN, NIB,
That's what I
whatever.
appreciate about you.
But it's it's a good song, but it's forgettable. And I think you said like it could have been shaved off B-side.
This record is 2 songs long. There are 4 songs that you could have gotten rid of. And it doesn't matter any of the 4, except for this one. This one should have been one of them.
Yeah.
Keefy.
This is my least favorite song on this whole album. It's too long. It's not good. It's not good enough. It should have been left off. Next.
Hellraiser.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can I just break in real quick and just say that I was just doing that research on that as I pulled it up, and I was reading about SIN, and I'm like, oh, this is a really neat little AI overview from it. Yeah, they pulled it from my website.
That's funny.
Hilarious.
Hellraiser. Not a bad song. Unfortunately, it's one of the 4. It's better than SIN, but it's not as good as any of the songs on side 1. Done.
Yeah, I have to agree. This is the Hellraiser. I thought was actually Motorhead's version was fantastic. I thought it was a lot of fun to hear Motorhead do this.
It would work. It works way better as a Motorhead song.
It worked. That's what I was gonna say. It worked better as a Motorhead song, but I thought it was a good tune. It was a fun tune live, but again, kind of just like let's just kind of shave that off.
Watch your hand on the microphone. And why don't you sit on your hands the rest of this podcast, Don?
Which one of us? Okay,
Don, sit on your hands.
Because I haven't showered yet, and I'm not wearing pants.
I'm not wearing pants either. What do you think I gotta do?
I'm
this
not wearing
shirt,
pants.
Like, shirt cocking it. Straight up shirt cocking
Okay,
it. Like
I'm gonna
fucking-
stand up and show you
What
that
is
I'm not wearing pants.
What is the Steve Gutenberg 3 Men and a Baby? Anyway, I fuck both of you. Hellraiser rules. It's one of the best songs on this album. It's the best song on side 2 by a mile. By a mile. Like by a mile. The recent version that came out with Ozzy and Lemmy is better than this and the Motorhead version. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
no,
probably is.
Hellraiser is awesome. I disagree. It's the best song on side 2. It's the only song that can live up to side 1 to me.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, you can have that. That's fine.
I stand my ground. Go ahead.
Hellraiser. Yeah, it's another one of the Sans Illustrious 4.
Disagree. Hard disagree.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I disagree. Yeah.
It's okay. It's not. Side 2 is just. It's not
Soft
bad.
underbelly.
It
It's
is
just not
front.
great.
It is front heavy.
It's heavy front loaded. It's heavily
This thing is front loaded.
it's heavily mid on side 2. I will give you that.
The hard cock in the jockstrap is side 1.
Sure. That's one way of putting it. Jesus. Too much. There's a thing about too much horn talk, and a fellow ought to know. Isn't that your line? Jesus.
I stole it from Letterkenny, but yeah, you're right. Done.
I can't follow that. I'm in tears
Don,
right now.
Pat.
I'm sorry, but anyway, just go. Y'all know I don't think it's great, but go ahead. I have nothing.
Keep your up.
Nick, time after time, while Don composes himself.
I like Cyndi Lauper's version better.
Fucking stop it.
Not even the same. But okay.
It is the same.
Don,
I'm
do you have something cogent to say about time? Don is just gone.
snort laughing. I can't.
Don just got in the alien spaceship and flew to Uranus.
We might be done for the. I'm sorry. We might be done for the day. We might be done.
Did someone say? Did someone say Uranus? Did someone say Uranus? I'm right here.
Right, Thomas Baker.
There's the chocolate starfish. Somebody get the hot dog water.
Darren! They're talking about Uranus again.
Oh my God. If her anus looks like her face, it's over.
Where the hell are
God,
we at
man.
this point?
Actually, time after time, absolutely forgettable. Like I think it's one of the few songs listening to this album that I'm like, this absolutely should not have been.
It's a song that's probably on the album.
You broke my. What the fuck?
Time after time.
You broke my.
Nah, just let Cyndi Lauper have it. I mean,
Seriously, time after time, we came up with this in the Heart series. It was like, hey, you know that other song that worked really good? Let's keep trying it till we get another, and you fail.
Yeah.
Time after time is not
only
Mama, I'm coming
Metallica.
home.
Only Metallica's been able to do it 3 times.
No, they haven't.
No, they
Time
have
after
not.
time.
You're gonna tell me Unforgiven 3 isn't just as good as Unforgiven?
Yes, that's crazy talk. Go ahead.
Not to be confused with Unforgiven 2,
Metallica series
the Electric Boogaloo.
Mark II in 2026.
I think we're on Mark
and
3, but
Mark 327. Anyway,
You're about
Zombies-
to
You're
witness the new chapter of Metallica.
you could do Lulu without me, and maybe
We already
Cindy.
did. We already did Lulu.
We already
not
did
with me.
Lulu, and
Fuck
Lulu
that album.
loved it.
Nick,
Great record.
Don, do you have anything to say about Time After Time? It's not good.
No,
No,
it's
we're
just
good.
completely like I don't even think it's B-side worthy. I think it's just like I don't know.
No,
it's like they just
it's
slapped it on
forgettable.
the record.
You know what the best thing about it? It's 4:20, 4 minutes and 20 seconds.
That's like the second shortest song on the
Cheers,
record.
baby.
Almost. 420 is like
Fourth.
one of the shorter songs on the record.
Yeah, and it's not good.
No.
Next,
Zombie Stomp, 6-minute 14 at 3. We're in Banger Town. By minute 4, I'm tired of it. Done.
This would have been a great 3.5-minute song.
There we go.
It just
Keefy.
I don't know why it went on that long.
They got into a serious thing.
hard agree. Come back and see us next week for the Thunder Underground. Same song, basically, over again. I do like Zombie Stomp in principle. I wish it was a 3-minute song. 3 minutes, 40 seconds.
You like it in principle, but not the song.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. He just like, yeah, you got me. AVH, no recollection of this. I assume it's on the record. Done.
I actually really like this song, but to me, it reminded me of something that was kind of like left over from No Rest for the Wicked. It sounds like it would have been at home on that album, and that it didn't make the cut, and somehow it made the cut here.
That means
Forgettable.
it's bad.
But I don't think it's bad. I think it's also, I think it's like, what do you call it? I think it's B-side material, which, by the way, it stands for Aston Villa Highway.
That's lovely. It's based on their favorite football team. Lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Aston Villa.
Jesus.
What?
Well, Aston Villa didn't want to fuck you anyway.
How do you feel about the New York Jets, Keefy?
I hate the New York Jets. I'm a Giants fan. We're 0-2. Life sucks.
I
Anyway,
think the New York Jets suck, Nick.
well, I do too. I have always thought they sucked. My team also sucks. The
Well, I don't know
Giants.
anything about the New York Jets. I just wanted to say something sucked. So.
I'm a fan.
You know who doesn't
of
have a
the-
football team? St. Louis or South Carolina.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I have the Battlehawks.
They
Caw-caw!
don't count.
How do they not count? It's football.
Whatever.
It's
And none of
football.
them,
The
none of
song
them
sucked.
have a-
And
ABH
South
is not-
Carolina has the Gamecocks.
I did have a hat that used to say Go Cox.
I know
Anyway,
you did. You're that kind of guy.
I am that guy. I'm 100% that fucking guy. Also, there's a high school in Indiana called Chokersville. Chokers. I'm all about this. Daddy says yes.
Holy f-
Baby
oh,
girl,
that is
come here.
amazing.
No.
Get inside
No.
the room now.
Won't I'm going to
AVH
quote
is not a
Helen
good song.
Lovejoy. Won't somebody please think of the children?
Sure. And to close the record proper, Road to Nowhere.
Thank you. 10 of 10. No notes. It's just the right long. Done.
You think Hellraiser sucks and Road to Nowhere is a 10 of 10. Okay. You need your head examined.
Okay.
Your
I-
colon, your
this-
dick, and your head.
This is off of side 3 of the wall. This fits on side 3 of the wall.
It doesn't.
It's right before he starts
You're
throwing
insane.
TVs out the window.
Are we still talking about the same song?
You talking about the same band? the Wall?
Seriously, like where the fuck did we
I like
go with
Lenny
this?
a lot, and Ozzy and Bob Daisley as a lyricist, but none of them are even close to David, let alone Roger.
I
Get
mean,
outta
besides, and that third song off of "Get Your Wings" by Aerosmith. I mean, come on.
here. All right.
no idea what the fuck is happening.
Nick has spoken with his 10 of 10 to close the record, which is fucking bizarre. I want to get your medicine checked by your doctor. Don, what are your thoughts on Road to Nowhere? Surely it can't be a perfect song. It is not perfection. Surely.
So I don't think it's perfection, but I will be totally honest when I say this. This is probably the greatest Ozzy Osbourne folk song. When I heard this song, my first thought, especially nowadays, it's got a very folky kind of thing to it. I love it. I think it's also kind of like great value, Mama, I'm Coming Home.
It is 15% better than Time After Time, but only by 15%. You know what I'm saying? It's not like 15% of a D is still a fucking C.
Yeah. But here's the weird thing though, of the selection of songs that is on here. Yeah. It really is the perfect closer for the album.
It is.
I'm not saying it's the best song,
but
I'm saying that of all of them,
best song on side 2.
Especially at the time, we thought this was his last album. We thought this was going to be his last tour. And so that song at the time.
We were so naive.
But see, at the time, that song was like full circle for us.
Yeah. Don just helping me make my point, which was the point I started with in the beginning. The last record's not that great or as great as it could have been. This record is well better recorded, performed, everything. And Road to Nowhere stands out because the rest of side 2 isn't good except Hellraiser. And I think that, and half a Zombie Stomp. And that's really why Road to Nowhere is just so good, because the rest of that side 2 sucks except
entirely
Hellraiser.
Possible. You know, I said in the chat today, side 2, yeesh, and I got 2 angry fuckers.
Yes. Well, because I think you shit on Hellraiser mistakenly. And I like
here
Zombie
we are talking about side 2. And
Zombie Stomp sounds like the mid-20s Keefy groove thrash that I used to write. And badly.
Side 2.
Yeah, fair enough. You are vindicated. Nick, are you familiar with Don't Blame Me and Party with the Animals, the 2 bonus songs?
I did not listen to
Don
them.
is. Don?
Dude,
Don is my resource for these.
I thought Don't Blame Me was fucking one of the best songs that didn't make this record.
Facts.
Like,
was it better than Sin?
Oh,
yes.
If they would have taken... Dude, and actually, to be totally honest, if they would have taken "Don't Blame Me," that could have been a single.
Mm-hmm.
Like
how did that not get on neither Osmosis nor Ozman Cometh?
I don't know, but it was also the original title for the album.
Yeah,
was Don't Blame Me.
Well, that was the title of the documentary he put out around this time.
Yeah, it was the original name of the album was supposed to be Don't Blame Me.
Yeah, but I think they heard No More Tears and were like, oh, that's the album title and everything. Yeah.
Fair. I mean, exactly. fair.
I'm gonna throw one.
Was supposed to be called or Paranoid was supposed to be called War Pigs.
Yeah, I know. Put one more thing at you. So Don't Blame Me is a badass killer song. I think Party with the Animals, the song musically, is fucking killer, and the lyrics are terrible. Fuck terrible, in fact, as Nick would say. So actually, I wish these 2 songs were on the fucking record, because even with the bad lyrics of Party with the Animals, it's still better than Time After Time and AVH. Jesus, and Sin is terrible. Fuck.
Those are bad songs.
They're not good. And still pretty great record, but go ahead.
I just want to know who made I want to know who just made the decisions that these 2 songs, which I think are better than 2 of the songs on the album, didn't make the record. Yeah.
Pablo Escobar.
I mean, maybe for those lyrics on this guy
that made the decision and said, no,
I want to party all the time, like Eddie Murphy and
it's like John Belushi.
Rick James, bitch.
Rick James.
Party with the Animals. Terrible lyrics. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It's a bad set of lyrics, but
the song's a banger.
I don't think it's any worse than AVH, but
no,
I wish they would have put
attention
to that song.
No.
You know?
All right, let's
sum it up.
Let's tie this up. This is Zakk Wylde's greatest record, full stop. This is Lemmy Kilmister's greatest lyrics, full stop. There's also a side 2.
Okay.
It's still a very good record, but like I said, you could have
tier list after next week, by the way.
It needed to have a couple of songs shaved out of it, 2 to 3 minimum.
Shaved? Like shaved. Completely bare nude, or shaved just low air, like a landing strip?
Why are we talking about our junk?
Well, hopefully,
my junk.
hopefully they won't nick
Well,
it.
why are we talking about an old
Like,
man junk? Although, here's the worst part: we are older now than Ozzy was at the time of this recording.
Fuck.
And when we
Dude,
think about
that's
this recording, he was
fucking-
really, really old.
I'll be really real with you. I was like 18 or 19 in
Yeah.
1991, and I was like, there's no chance I'm going to live to 40. Anyway, fuck me.
I didn't think I was going to get to 28. I wanted to be in the 27 club.
Yeah,
So.
well,
Done.
glad you aren't. Any thoughts, Don?
Ozzy was 43 years old in 1992, and I want to shoot myself in the face. But anyway, aside from that, I thought that overall.
Done. I'll blast you in the face. It's fine.
Oh, well, I didn't realize it was one of those shows. If I did, I would have
$10.
stuck my dick in the mashed potatoes.
It's going to cost you $10. It's not free.
White gravy.
You're
Don
cheap,
de
man.
Lamont.
We used to like to call it mayonnaise, so but anyway, all in all, I think it's a fun record. I really do. Yeah, in comparison to the records that came before it, I think it's probably, to me, one of the more consistently good ones. But shave those songs off, put Don't Blame Me in the mix, and you've got like a perfect record. I
The
think.
songs are here to be as good as Dark Side of the Moon.
You are on drugs.
Nick.
I am not on drugs, and I wish I was.
I'm on drugs, and I don't say that.
No, that's
Look,
just
it's-
insane. Stop while you're ahead. Stop. Don't stop. Please
Put
stop.
the pipe down, Nick.
Yeah, really. Crack pipe. This is the third best Ozzy record, period, full stop. Again, produced better. I think Don helped me illustrate this point earlier. I think they knew the last record was underperformer. I'm not talking about sales. I'm not talking about popularity of Ozzy, because he's as big right now as he will ever be beside right now, right? This is as big as he was in real time at the height and the peak of his career. He has two absolute all-time great albums right out of the gate. Then some boring shit in the middle with occasional flashes of brilliance, and Shot in the Dark is a thing. And then this record comes out, and this is an 8 of 10.
Sucks.
This is an 8 of 10 as a whole record, the whole thing. And then I think he didn't expect it to do so well. That's why he was I'm gonna retire. And then it did incredible, and he had to keep going. I don't think it was a ploy. I think he really wanted a break from the road. I think they were convinced he can't be sober on tour. We've been seeing that, proven true. And I love this record. It came out at a very important time in my life, and it's still a record I play not just for this series.
It's a great record, and I stand by my statements.
Yeah, I have the 30th anniversary reissue of this from a couple of years ago from Tower Records with the yellow and red vinyls.
This is
Oh, I
100%
need
the
that.
best record minus Randy Rhoads.
Facts.
You know
Straight
what?
facts. Sorry, Jake. Facts.
Hey, you know what?
Sorry, Jake. Also, sorry, Zakk.
Snap,
You know-
snap.
And then Daisley
Well-
out forever after this.
Daisley out.
God.
Inez kind of in.
Kind of in. Zetro out. Duke's in. It is
Well,
my
no,
turn.
Daisley out, dating Inez.
Yeah, they tried him. They took Inez out for a spin first, and then
They had a few dates.
Yeah,
They had a
yeah.
few dates, and they decided,
they
you know
slept
what?
over a couple of times, and then they left the toothbrush over.
And then they decided this is not right for us, so we're gonna
It's-
just
yeah. Good episode. It's my
Yeah.
birthday, and I'll take us home.
take us home.
You've
Baby.
been
Take
listening.
us home.
You have been listening to the Glacially Musical Podcast, a Ghost Cult joint. Thanks for being here. You know where to find ghostcultmag.com and all the things. You know where to find our host, Nick Cameron, at glacially_musical on Instagram, glacially musical on Blue Sky. We're on the tubes of you. Please listen to us if you are a podcast type of person. Don, of course, of Southeast of Heaven and Talking the Talk with Don. And it's a Glacially Musical Podcast. It's not only my birthday. It doesn't play in Peoria, but Ozzy played in Peoria on the No More Tears tour, the No More Tours tour. which
We
we'll
should
talk about
start
next.
like talking about if somebody played in Peoria on the tour of the album.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my
It's-
God, I love that. Well, happy blow day to you. Happy blow
bump day to you. Get some
Happy
disco dubs,
birthday.
dear Keefy.
Happy
And some Bolivian
birthday.
marching powder too.
And Mick Guitar Jones.
Goodbye.